Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and today we're looking at Lost Empires. This is looking like a really nice and really exciting Kickstarter that looks like it's a deck building area control game with a small footprint, quick play time, but it's bringing some really interesting new cards as it gets stretched. We'll let Lipstickpaddy tell you why all us at the studio are so excited about this really cool looking game. Lipstickpaddy, are you there? Please take it away. Well, here we are, Lost Empires. This game has incredible art, which really looks amazing. In fact, on the screen here, these four pictures are probably not absolutely great. There's much better art down below. I don't know why they've got this on the picture. Some might be putting people off on it. Ugh, okay. Anyway, it's an area control game with deck building, and it's a small format as well, so this is like travel size as well, which is why I'm kind of interested in it. Secondly, the art, stunning, really is good, I love it. Now, it's pretty much essential that you go for the 4 players here because it makes it super unique. Not only that, it gives you this solo game as well. So I wouldn't go for the 2-player base. It's coming in at $25, that one. But for $45, you extend it up to 4 players. That's the high recommendation here because it'd be so much fun, this 4-player. You know, you go to the beach and it's raining one day and you're all sat in your apartment and you can pull this out and have a 4-player, and it actually is really fun. Because a lot of deck building games, you are, you know, you're running off the deck, but here there's some dice chucking as well. So even if someone's better than someone around the table, the dice chucking can kind of swing it a little bit, and that's the dice chucking is like has those stand-up moments and fun. So yeah. Why is this bar here? I don't know why the bar's on here, computer, but I am filming this at night, and it's 26 degrees here in Mexico. Yes, and I've been playing New World on the PC. But I'm currently in the queue for it. Oh, I've been queuing so much. But I'm really enjoying New World this week. Back to this video. Right, so area control. There's 3 parts on the map, and you are putting your cards out to control the 3 sectors, and you'll get points at the end of the round if you are in control of them. There is 4 factions though with asymmetry across it, which is really good. And I like this because lots of replayability and potentially to balance it out in a 4-player. Oh look, it's still raining outside. We're going to be passing the factions around, so we get to play with each one. And something like that. Now, it's interesting because it says there's 32 cards per faction, but you are going to have to build these into a smaller deck of 18, I think it is. Is it 18 or is it half of them? You pick 16 of them. Anyway, so there is the deck building bit. Now, let's get down. It's fairly simple, actually. You imagine you've got your cards and you're just putting them out to control it. Someone puts their card out. Cards do have special abilities on, and you're going to be chucking dice to see if the combat is going. So it's nice and simple, easy to learn. The art does look absolutely fantastic here, and we've got like the 4 factions laid out here. But if you're looking at these cards, there's 6 on the top, 6 there, 12, 12 plus 4, 16. So these are the 32 cards, which means that 2 of the cards are the same art. So essentially you get 2 copies of each card, which is a little bit disappointing because they've got so much art. It would be interesting. But faction-wise, if you look at the colours of these are kind of Sand Dwellers faction. The next one are more snowy. They've got a little bit more hover tanks, it looks like. The third type looks like some kind of alien race and biotic big enemies and stuff. And the fourth one looks to be a mech warrior kind of faction. So you could call it the mech team, the alien team, the ice team, and the desert team. That's probably the quickest I can go off the art. Or you could just call them orange, blue, green, and red. Each of the faction cards though looks really, really cool. I love the alien base here. I love the mech base. Obviously, that card, the art of that one's so good. The desert one is really cool. It reminds me of kind of Mad Max or Waste Nights 2, actually. This bottom one, though, in the snow, I can't really see much of it, but it's looking the least inspired one of them all. Just a donut, I'm guessing. These are the objectives in the middle that you're trying to get. The middle one, for example, if you're controlling one region, you're going to get points. The middle one is the highly contested one because you get 2 points in that one. And you are trying to construct your gate to actually get out of there. So when you control an area and you get 4 supply tokens, or artifacts rather, you can then build part of the gate. Once you've completed the gate, you will win the game. So it is fairly quick. Damage tokens are for the combat because you potentially are not going to kill a card off a dice roll. You might have to wait till next turn. And there's abilities going on. Nice that you get reference one for each peeps as well. And it's a special 4-sided dice. 4 is like a critical hit. Yeah. Now, I love that there's 2 boxes. I don't know why they're not... I mean, the boxes are small, but I don't know why they're not just doing a box. A big box. A Kickstarter, a special edition big box. And I know they've probably done this because it's going to go straight into retail like 2 boxes, so... The solo part, this is coming with the expansion though, there is going to be 4 AI commanders to beat. Now, the big trend on Kickstarter at the minute is playing a 2-player game with the solo AI in it to mix it up. So potentially when you're playing 2-player or 3-player, everyone could lose if that AI beat you all. So that's kind of cool if that happened. What I like about this deck though is that they get their own deck building, you know, custom deck, 72 solo cards, so they might potentially have new abilities and stuff on it. The objective boards here get a bit longer, it looks like, for 3+ variants, and you're just getting more tokens of everything, and it says that they get a white die for solo mode. Just get more tokens to get the 4-player in the game. So this is kind of what it looks like on the table. You you've got your own hand, and you're going to be playing them out into the center of the table to actually go and trying to dominate that area controlling. There's only 3 areas to control though. You're building that gate, and once you get the final one, yay, the winner! But potentially, if you see play 3-player or 2-player versus AI, if that comes available, the AI starts to win. Everyone's going to bully the AI. Like, as soon as you see someone starting to get better than the other people are going to team up against them, and it'd be a tug of war then. Whoever's in the lead, everyone starts to bully. So that's kind of where the cute dynamic is going to come in here. Now, you can play it on Tabletopia. It is actually pretty fun. I don't like playing board games online or in Tabletopia. When I say it's fun on Tabletopia, the researcher and the editor have been playing it, and they really enjoy it. So I think one of them is going to be backing it. So it does look fun, and when you go on a holiday here in Mexico, maybe one day in the 7 you might get rain if you travel off-season, when it's cheaper to go to Cancun, like we do. Yes. But look at the cards, they look absolutely amazing that they're unlocking here, these installations. And what I like about these installation cards is potentially you could be building up your own area, because you've got the center table, but the bottom of the table, your home base, that could actually be an engine. It could create an engine building, light engine building, with these installation cards. I like this, especially if these installation cards require artifacts to bring in or something, so you're not fully concentrating on maybe just building warps, but actually building and building your engine, getting it stronger down below. That'll would be really cool if that is what is meant by these installation cards. Mod cards as well, these are looking nice. It's showing you how many they've got planned unlocking here. It's quite a lot. And you notice that the cards are going to get unlocked every $1,000, so it is fairly light stretches. You're only unlocking a card, and it's good to see the stretches are kind of low. I think, though, how is it going to get Kickstarter exclusivity for you then, to not just wait for it at retail? Because there's been no Kickstarter exclusive stuff as yet. I'd imagine that a playmat could solve that issue. You can only get the playmat from the Kickstarter, and you are getting the Kickstarter price, of course. And in fact, if I put the shipping in for Mexico, I can get this at 45 plus shipping for less than 69 MSRP. So it actually is cheaper to get it on the Kickstarter than wait for retail, actually. But you get a lot in here. Mainly cards and tokens, and then the rulebook's nice and easy to learn and ready to rock and roll, peeps. Yeah, this shipping bit, it's really kind of bonkers. I don't know why they just don't say plug in the pledge. Look, Crown of Ashes, plug in the pledge. $25 to it's $70 it's going to cost me. Just plug it in there instead of this daft shipping thing. And is it $1 over the retail? It doesn't matter, because even if I got it at retail, I've still got to pay shipping from US, most likely, if it doesn't come here to Mexico. Anyhow. Pledge Manager, it says you're going to get charged on the 20th of, that's the end of the thing, isn't it? You could minimum pledge, though. Late pledge is coming in November, and it's all going to close down by December the 6th, it says. So, yeah. Let's have a look at the FAQ, though. There's 15 up there. $1 pledging, absolutely fine. We need to. It's September, October. It's killing us. It is killing us. Just be aware, you've got to pay up by the first week in December. That's the important thing to remember. If you're $1 pledging, get a calendar when all these are ending the pledge. That's the best option. Any more interesting stuff here? What size are the cards? Everyone's doing this kind of thing. Is there no way we can get bigger cards? This is kind of the standard, isn't it? What card stock is being used? Black core, very good. The box size, oh, it's very small. It really is. 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. It's really small, isn't it? If you're looking at a keyboard, 20 by 20. That's like control to control. Is it a control to control? It's like a really short box. And only 5 centimeters high, which is 2 inches high. It's like really small. What is new for this campaign? Well, it's the solo mode and the 3 to 4 player. That's what's new. Is there anything Kickstarter exclusive? No. No. We don't think so. It talks about the solo mode though. The solo mode is available, will be available on this campaign on our Colossus store and at conventions. So maybe the solo mode is getting thrown into the expansion here. So this is the expansion and you're getting the solo decks as well. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, does this expansion add anything to the 2-player? No, it doesn't really. No. So with no Kickstarter exclusives then, the unlocks are going to make it into the retail, are they? Okay. What about, are you doing a playmat? How are these new cards in your stretch goals going to play out? Because installation and modification cards look very, very cool indeed. Well, let's check the updates. Dun, 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 dun. Funded stretch goals. This is a brand new card type, modifications. They should have this on the main page because it's at the minute it's like you got to go hunting for what the modifications are. Modifications are unique in that they are directly attached to a unit, a card, and persistently provide that unit power while in play. Ooh. The card, Terran Analyzer, for instance, provides the attached unit the powerful ability to reposition right before the control phase, thereby not giving your opponent a chance to attack it, maybe, or respond. Oh. Nice. So there's going to be a ton of these. The War Room is beginning sightings of installations being built onto the Neo-Human Republic's hive. Ooh, looks good. How does this work? Command Base brings a new card type to the battlefield. Installations are cards that are played to your hive. That's your area, is it? And have an effect that you can activate once every round for free. Installations are not units, so they cannot move or attack, but they do provide you value every round you play in. Right, so it's a little bit of light engine building. For example, Command Base gives you a free command every turn, provided your opponent has fewer units than you. So this is going to be interesting to actually look at these, and it's certainly going to keep me interested to look and see how they change the game up because of this interesting concept. So I'll keep my eye on this campaign and probably come back for final thoughts because we need to know more about this new type of card that's coming into the game. Anyway, peeps, time for my final thoughts. Lost Empire's looking fantastic. Small box, remember, travel size, and the 2 expansions here for $45. Really good value because it's 3 to 4 player, has a solo mode. Really want to know, can we put the solo player in at a 2 to 3 player game or even a 4? You probably can't do it on the 4 because it's going to use the resources in it, but it could really make the 2 player and 3 player more interesting if you could put a solo mode in. That'd be fascinating, and that would make this another great reason why this is the best area control deck building game out there. Especially with the engine building cards that are coming in for your home base area. That looks really, really cool. And I can't wait to see more what gets unlocked. I'm guessing there could be an add-on for upgrading all the components. That could be an easy add-on. Playmat could be an add-on also. And of course, why we're not getting a bigger box. These boxes are only 5 centimeters big. If you make it 10 centimeters big, I'll still take it on holiday to play because it's a nice small footprint on the table, and you can play this on a small table. So yeah, think about doing a big box Colossal. That's kind of what we want to see, and this could be a fantastic Kickstarter. and something that we really highly recommend. And look, 30 minutes. If it's still raining outside, you just swap factions and play again, and you have some good fun, because the rain in Mexico only lasts a short period. But when it rains, the dogs, cats, and bathtub all come down. They really do. Well, anyway, on that, peeps, please give the video a thumbs up to help YouTube push this video out, and let me know what you think of this game. Are you interested to learn more about these new cards that are coming in? Because for me, fascinating stuff. And yeah, when you go on holiday, what games do you put in your collection, in your suitcase? For me, at the minute, it's dice. I say, bang, the dice game comes, and I'm looking for maybe another one. I have got some smaller ones that I can put in there, like I have to turn around. I turn around and these games don't have a name on their boxes on my shelf. Oh dear. Fugitive, paperback, hardback, those ones, they can come as well. If it's a 2-week holiday, I usually bring them. But if we get Lost Empire, here at the studio, this will definitely make it to every holiday we go on, so we definitely confirm that. So yeah, what games do you like to take on holiday? And when I say what games do you like to take on holiday, I want you to tell me your Kickstarter games, not the retail, because retail's flooded with games, and I'm really interested in the unique Kickstarter packages that people take on holiday. Well, anyway, if you like Kickstarter games, think about subscribing to the channel, and remember, we have a new podcast where we talk about all the games of the week that we've covered. But 50% of the podcast, will all be new music. Last podcast is live. You can read that. You can check that out. Details in the description. And our new podcast will go out on the Sunday. So yes, indeed. If there's anything to check out on the podcast, it's the music, really, and some roundups of what we did much quicker, because our videos can be, over long for some people, and the podcast keeps it nice and short and gives you the treat of music, so all that good stuff. So thank you so much for listening. I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. This is Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye bye for now. New World still in the queue. Will I get in the game before this video processes? I'll let you know in the comments below. Woohoo! So yeah, take care. Lost Empires. Looking forward to seeing what gets unlocked on you little cutie pie, with a nice campaign. And yeah, really, really love it that you've got shipping to Mexico down at a nice price. So thank you so much, Colossal. We'll definitely be on this game. It's looking really, really cool, and really came out of nowhere, surprised us, and we are happy. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Colossal, for this great Kickstarter and all that. Better go, because this is a really long end, isn't it? So yeah, take care, stay safe, and bye bye for now.